Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the AMX 30B. Now, the reason why this is one of the hardest medium tanks out there is simply because it's the jack of all trades, but pretty much the king of nothing. It has speed, but it's not super fast. It has some armor, but it's not amazing, like the T62, for example, or the E50M. It has a good gun, but it doesn't have great DPM. So it has okay features overall, but none of them are amazing to distinguish this tank. For example, the Leopard and the T62 have insane guns, but the Leopard has insane mobility, while the T62A has insane gun handling and insane turret armor. You know what I mean? Some tanks have just insane stats, but the 30B has good stats overall, and therefore this tank is very, very, very hard to play, at least for me. To do average in this tank is probably okay as well, but we're talking about playing way above average, doing 3,000 plus damage very, very easily. For an okay or average player is probably going to be harder than, for example, in other tanks, such as, the T62. Simply because this tank doesn't have anything specific to do in the game. You can try and go hull down, but that cupola is absolutely going to destroy you. Your gun and your DPM isn't enough to kind of, take on other tanks and other targets face to face, and it is kind of hard. The mobility is pretty good, not going to lie, but it's not the fastest medium. And simply with the new lights, such as the T100 LT, this thing really doesn't stand a chance. I really think this thing needs to get the cupola removed and maybe add a tiny bit of DPM. Even without the cupola, I think this tank would be perfect. Then you can simply start going hull down. But because of the fact that this thing has a fat cupola, it just ruins this tank. Cupolas are so outdated. They removed them for the E5 and the Patton. So I don't know why this thing still has a fat cupola. You know what I mean? I'd make a mama joke, but I don't think it would be great. Anyway, that's why I think this is probably one of the hardest mediums to play out there. And I wouldn't recommend anyone, especially newer players, buying this. If you're an already experienced player, this tank could be okay, and it can be fairly good. But for an average player, I think you can simply look for other mediums out there to play. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And with that, Happy is out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.